Pisces, welcome to your reading for February 2021. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. We're going to look at your past, present, and future energy. In the past, we get the Strength card, the Devil in reverse, the Eight of Swords. In the present, we get the World in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in the upright. In the future, we get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. So Pisces, with this overall energy of Five of Swords, I just feel like the relationship that you're in right now is filled with a lot of conflict. Looking at the Strength card in your past, it does feel like you've been trying to kind of overcome the conflict in this relationship, you know, with love and compassion. I mean, this is what the Strength card is all about. It's sort of taming the beast, but not hurting them at the same time. So I think you've been really working on things with this person, but, you know, there's this, the Devil in reverse is kind of that, you know, trying to end codependency, trying to like break free from whatever this is in this relationship that's causing these problems. This Eight of Swords, you know, it's that famous image of the woman surrounded by swords, and she could walk right out, but she's blindfolded, so she doesn't know there's a gap there. It's almost like there's a way out of this situation, or even out of this relationship, and it's like you almost can't see it or refuse to see it. So I just definitely feel like you're just stuck in conflict currently, and you know, you may even want to end the relationship with that Devil in reverse there, but you just haven't found a way to do it. And then, of course, in your present energy, you've got the World in reverse, and that can be, you know, nearing the end of a cycle. It's needing closure for sure, and it kind of can also represent tying up loose ends. So it feels like there's just a whole lot of stuff here that needs to come to a conclusion, but you're just kind of stuck here in this Eight of Swords energy. I mean, like I said, I think you gave it your best shot to try to conquer this fairly, and the conflict just keeps coming back around, it feels like. But it feels like it's partially, you know, not to be harsh, but it feels like it might partially be your fault, because this, like the Six of Cups in reverse, definitely has this energy of just like clinging to the past and maybe refusing to let go of this relationship, even though it's not working and it's kind of filled with conflict and codependency. So that's what, you know, just this at the center of the reading makes me think that Seven of Wands to the right of that is always to me like a shaky ground card. And there's something I never noticed until just now. His shoes don't match in this card. So if I hold it up, I don't know if you can see, he has two different shoes on. So it's almost like saying subtly that there's a mismatch in this relationship. You know, it definitely does not give me a sense that this is a good fit for you currently. So I just feel like you're really holding on to it, even though there's a way to get out of it that you're not seeing. And you know, with this World in reverse, it just feels like there's something that you need to tie up. There's something that needs to happen for this change to happen. So in your future energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and those Two of Pentacles. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse right here, you know, the wheel is always turning, is, you know, how you look at the Wheel of Fortune. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. The wheel in this reverse position feels a little stuck to me, kind of that same stuck energy that we're getting from your past. I mean, it will turn eventually. It always has to turn. It's just kind of stagnant, stuck energy, especially with this Empress in the reverse right next to it. She can also be stagnant energy, lack of progress, not getting into your power. You know, a little bit of it can be a feeling of not feeling worthy. So if you're not feeling worthy, that could be why you're not moving on. It's like maybe you're afraid that if you move on from this person, even though there's a lot of conflict that you don't seem to be able to overcome, that, maybe you'll be stuck alone for a while. And I mean, of course, that's a fear of everyone's when they get out of a relationship. But if it's not a happy relationship, and you can't overcome these issues and overcome that Five of Swords, that conflict you seems to be recurring, you're not going to find happiness in this relationship if that is the case. So there's just a need to get things moving for sure, and a decision to be made, and for you to see your way out of those swords and take that blindfold off. What's interesting to me is your final card actually was the Two of Pentacles, and that's a card that's all about balance. And I think if you can get this wheel moving, get things moving and get it turned into the upright by making some kind of decision, seeing your way out of this situation, I definitely think that you're going to find this, balance that's so important to have. But right now, this conflict seems to be somewhat all-consuming. Is the energy that I'm getting. So, you had this great start here with this Strength card. And, this could be a Leo that you're dealing with, which is a fire energy. Of course, the Devil is a Capricorn. So it's hard to say. Those are the only two signs I feel strongly coming out in this reading. So whether or not it's a Leo or a Capricorn, it's definitely somebody who may not be an ideal match for a water sign. And Pisces is a very emotional and sensitive sign. So if this is somebody who's, not sensitive to that, that could be causing problems. But the general feeling is you just need to, it almost feels like you need to make a decision. You need to move on because the conflict is not getting taken care of with that balanced approach that you've got. So you're starting out with Strength and you're ending with the Two of Pentacles. So I definitely think that there's hope for you to kind of move on. And I mean, only you would know if this relationship is not salvageable, but my sense is that it's not, and that you're just not making it happen, kind of a thing. So Pisces, that's what I have for you for February of 2021. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple weeks.